Oh, something happening. The Cowboys is still moving money. Just know this. Something is happening. Good people, it's your boy Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back like I never left. What's up with y'all, man? How are y'all feeling? Today, it's been an eventful free agency first couple of days. That's crazy. I'm not used to this, man. My body not right. It's different. I'm not used to the Jones family moving things and shaking things this early in the free agency. You talking about I'm coming off a year where we got Dante Fowler and James Washington like 2 weeks from now. Like literally heading into the April. That's what we got. Like, I don't know how to feel. But before we get to that, man, I got to say farewell to Ezekiel Elliott. First domino that fell today. Early this morning, news came out that we were going to be parting ways with Zeke, cutting him, however you want to say it. And it's the end of an era. It's 100% the end of an era, man. I know we've been beating this, let's move on from Zeke drum. And, he hasn't looked good in the last 2 playoff games. But he's been a warrior, man. He's given everything to this team. Played through injury 2 years in a row. Did everything we asked him to do from block, et cetera, et cetera. Now don't feel sorry for him for the money. Zeke is pretty well off. You know what I'm saying? That's great. He deserves it for the stuff he did for us on the field. But it's one of those things where you think you're ready until it happens and you're like, oh, that's how that felt. You know what I'm saying? So I wish Zeke luck. I hear that the Bucs are interested and other teams might be interested. So I wish him luck. I hope he, much success, not against the Cowboys, but much success in general, just not against us. So after that happened, it was sad, and we was, just saluting him and giving him love on Twitter and other platforms, just saying, we appreciate you, Zeke. Thank you, Zeke. And he deserves that. He deserved more of that, And then other dominoes started to fall. And I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know how to feel. I think the first thing I saw was the Cowboys is converting more money. I think it was a restructure for D-Law, if I'm not mistaken. And apparently it's a restructure where he just gets his money up front or something like that. It changes what it does to the cap. That gave us another amount of money. Then I saw the restructure for Tyron. And more so, he just redoing his contract. And then you just start to think, hold up. I think I'm forgetting somebody. Those are the main two that stick out to me. Zeke is gone. That's a post-June 1st. That's a decent amount of money. You know what I'm saying? And the Zeke's money alone pays for all of our rookies. So then you say, okay, so that we would have been good because we already had like $7 million. The Tyron money and the D-Law money, because I didn't even think they was going to mess with D-Law's contract. And you start saying, hold up. Well, we got Gilmore. Everything else looking a little legit. What else is there to go get? And Twitter started to lose it. People start guessing, and this is for OBJ. You know what I'm saying? And of course, this is just for D-Hop. And look, you know what I'm saying? We can get D-Hop. Sign me up. But it's just one of those things where I get this feeling we gonna do something. The Cowboys is actually gonna do something. Look at where we at right now, Cowboys Nation. Like our defense looks crazy. It's crazy how one legit little small move shores up the one weakness that people would just go at last year. Think about it. They would just attack Anthony Brown last year. Just attack that side. Hey, man, everything else locked down. Just throw it over there. And then when he went down, they definitely was attacking that side to the point where it was just frustrating. You knew it was coming. Every third down long, let's just throw it to that side. You know what I'm saying? Pass rush starting to get crazy. Just throw it to that side. You can't do that no more. With bump and run with Gilmore? Nah. And you definitely don't want to start forcing things to Diggs' side. He's been waiting. He spent the whole year not getting the ball thrown at him, so he's been waiting. So then you start to think like, okay, the defense is shored up for the most part. Like best secondary in the NFL. Stand on it. Gilmore, Diggs, in that safety room with Donovan Wilson, Malik Hooker, Jaron Kearse. And then you got Deron Bland. Let's not forget about him. You got Israel Mukwamu, like Marquise Bell's in the. We are legit in the secondary with depth. With depth. Like, I'm astonished. You know what I'm saying? Go get me another linebacker. We got LVE back. Like that. Yo, we good. So then you start to be like, okay, well, we moving money around. Let's get these weapons together because offense been a little neglected. We're not moving money around to go sign another offensive lineman. I know we lost McGovern, but no. No. We know what this is. So then you just start getting your mind. For who? Seriously, for who? Is it Brandon Cooks? I'll take Cooks. I would take Cooks. Cooks can still take the top off of defense. He's had like 6,000 or 7,000 yard seasons with random quarterbacks. He 100% would flourish in this system. I saw Randall Cobb flourish with Dak Prescott. Let's not go crazy. You feel me? And then OBJ just out there. He making videos with different views, just showing you, look, man, I'm looking better and better every day. He's talking about his rehab, talking about how he wants this. And I do think OBJ's locked in. If we got OBJ, it wouldn't be a bad pick. I know the fan base kind of split on it because they think he's going to come here and ruin our locker room chemistry. I don't think that's the case. I feel like we got too many strong-willed people in this locker room. He can't ruin this. We got leaders like Dak, of course. You got Micah. You got Jaron Kearse. There's a lot of leadership on the Zach Martin. You're not going to just come into this locker room and just split it. Nah. I don't see it happening. You feel me? But then you got D-Hop. D-Hop would be the last infinity stone. Seriously. D-Hop is what CeeDee Lamb is going to grow into with more experience. Just a savvy veteran. It's like what Gilmore is for us in the cornerback room. Like, you add a savvy veteran that just knows how to play. It ain't just about speed and raw athleticism no more. I know how to get open. I know how to make this work. When the chips is on the line, D-Hop's the type of player that's going to go up and catch the ball over like 3 DBs. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would love DeAndre Hopkins. But you make a move, you get one of them great receivers, and then the fun begins because the draft is right around the corner. I know we ain't talked about the draft because we actually moving and shaking in free agency, and it's hard to get draft content in. But then you start thinking, well, hold up. Some of our impediments from years past are gone. Schultz is gone. We're not going to have a slow tight end room. Ferguson and Peyton Hendershot, and if we pick up another tight end, are all more athletic than Schultz. We can stretch the seam with the tight end now? What if we get another running back that's a home run hitter like Tony Pollard, and you can't just assume we're just going for 5 to 10 yards when Zeke come on the field? What happens when those type of things start to come to fruition? Like, what happens when the 26th pick comes around and we have a OBJ or D-Hop? And then you can literally go up to the podium and say, the Dallas Cowboys with the 26th pick are selecting Bijan Robinson or Jahmyr Gibbs. Just say this out loud. Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, DeAndre Hopkins, Michael Gallup. Right? You got Ferguson and Hendershot. You got Tony Pollard and Bijan Robinson. Or Tony Pollard, Jahmyr Gibbs. That offense sounds scary. And then if you don't keep up with our offense, how you going to score on this defense? You're talking about pushing your chips to the middle because San Fran not playing. San Fran signed Hargrave from the Eagles. I'm hearing stories they're trying to sign Darius Slay from the Eagles. Like, San Fran is not playing. And if you really do want to compete this year, you can't play with it. You can't play with it. So I'm happy to see these moves. I would love to hear in the comments who y'all think we can go get. The money's been moved around. We're getting a receiver. Just get if you're a hater right now, you're probably sick. If you're an Eagles fan, you're probably sick because you're not used to the Cowboys doing this. You're used to us just making it work with the draft and with bargain basement, Dollar Tree free agents. You're not used to us moving things around and moving and shaking. So I know I would be scared a little bit too. I see how y'all acted when we got Gilmore. When we get D-Hop, I can hear it all. D-Hop ain't even in. I can hear it. When we get OBJ, I can hear it. He washed up. He coming off injuries. I can hear it. I need to know how y'all feel in the comments, though. Let me know. I'm feeling good. Cowboys is making moves. You can't tell me nothing. We get one of these receivers, y'all gonna hate me. Hate me. I'll holler.